Team Jackson, what's happening? So I was just thinking about a conversation I had with my boy D Barnes, and from time to time we get together and we just talk about growth and business. And by the way, I'm having a free entrepreneurial masterclass tonight at 7 p.m. if you want to chop it up with me about business and how to choose what to sell for your own business. I'll be live at 7 p.m. Just click the link in the caption or wherever you see it. But anyway, we were talking about how people from our old communities, our old college, old high school, and some people even in our family and hometown, like how they resent us for making strides in our life because we both kind of leveled up and whatnot. And specifically on me, he told me something that's kind of stuck with me. And he said, sometimes people don't resent you from where you came from just because you came up without them or you didn't pull them up. That's what everybody kind of understands. But they resent you because you now have created a value for yourself legitimately, and you're charging people according to that value that they still don't see in you. Like they still have locked you in to whenever you first began. Whatever level you was on, whatever standard you held yourself to, or whatever freebies you used to give out, they still expect that because they see you only as that, not as the person that you've now invested in and created of yourself and all the things that you survived and went through or whatever. And I was just thinking about how that applies not just to business, but also to personal life. Like in this particular instance, I was trying to work with somebody, and people, they pay me pretty well to be involved with what I got going on. But I was trying to work with somebody from my old college, and I was like, yo, off the love, I'll give you 90% off. Just throw me a little something or whatever. Long story short, the guy had the nerve to talk shit because I even had the nerve to charge him 10% of what I typically charge other people. And this whole thing was, I remember back when you first started, you forgot where you came from. I ain't forget shit. I just am aware of where I'm at now. And even off the love, like I got a harsh reminder that, you devaluing yourself trying to look out for people is only going to cause some people to devalue you even more because they're still only looking out for them. They ain't got you in mind at all. And again, on a personal level, like say some ladies, like some of y'all have had some promiscuous past and somebody might call you a hoe or whatever. And that's really what you was on for any and everybody. But now you're like, you know what? I'm a one-man woman and I want somebody that's all for me as well. I ain't on that no more. I'm looking for marriage. I'm looking for commitment, et cetera, et cetera. And people say, well, you used to give it up easy. Why are you making me work all hard? If the last man or the, men in your past got to do you wrong, why can't I do you wrong? Like, fuck that. No, like you on some evolution type of shit. And fellas, the same thing go for y'all. I know a lot of y'all used to hit licks and do what you used to do in the streets of drugs, but now you a family man, you a father, you trying to, be on your business, you trying to be legit, and you still got the old homies trying to hold you to whoever they met you as, that version of you, but you're not that version of you anymore. So I want to send this out to those of y'all who are growing, and you're growing in a community or maybe in a space or some kind of social circle. Maybe there's just remnants of that old social circle that's trying to pull you back to who you used to be because that's the only version of you that they're familiar with, like correlative to who they are. A lot of people, they compare themselves so much and they compare themselves whenever they first meet you that, they feel like they better than you or on the same level as you. So whenever you do come up, it still feels like, it's a comparison, but now you better and you have the nerve to be aware of where you're at. Even though you ain't been comparing at all, they get offended. The problem is that the growth that you have experienced is unfamiliar. It's some alien shit to them. They don't even know what it looks like. But just because it's unfamiliar to them don't mean it ain't real to you. You need to charge whatever the hell you worth, professionally and personally. It's called inflation. Either they can afford you or they can't. And if they can't, they need to get the fuck on. So, y'all let me know what you think in the comments, man. I'll let y'all later.